what's up everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So today we're going to jump into another demo, and if you know me and my channel, you know that I love mystery games. And they have a new one coming out called Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. And so we're going to try out the demo and, see if it's as good as the other Agatha Christie games that they've had. I also did the Murder on the Orient Express. If you're interested in seeing the full gameplay of that, go check it out on my channel. I did the full gameplay of it, and I really enjoyed that game. Also, just to let you know, I do have a Discord opened up. If you're interested in joining, to chat more with other gamers, and to see when I go live on Twitch and things like that, go ahead and check out my channel info. It should be a link there that should work and take you to the Discord that I share with another friend of mine who is also a streamer, Shenanigans at Miji. You can find her on YouTube as well as Twitch. And we decided, since we do a lot of streaming together on Twitch, that we would create a Discord together to kind of keep, people who are interested in what we do up to date with, what games we're playing and, when we go live and stuff like that. So if you're interested, we would love to have you there to join us and, just to chat and, meet other people who enjoy what we do. So let's go ahead and jump into a new game. Chez Ma Tante, Tunt, Nightclub, London, 3 August 1974, 11 p.m. Tante?
Poirot! Over here!
Walk to Mr. Blondin near the bar using the WASD keys to move Hero Pro and to move the camera with the mouse. Press E to interact.
Poirot, my friend!
Blondin, it is always a pleasure to see you.
Let me get you a drink. On the house, of course. What will you have?
At Chez Ma Tante? And 1957, as always.
1957, the year the club opened. Music to my ears. Harry, a 57 for my friend.
Right away, boss.
I'm sorry, but I must leave you to prepare for a special event. We'll talk later.
Mr. Poirot. I'll let you in on a secret. I'm your biggest fan. It was you who inspired me to become a private detective.
How can I have done such a terrible thing?
My name is Jane Royce. You might think of me as a beginner, but I have solved a few cases.
Bravo, mademoiselle. Tell me.
The one I'm most proud of is the Hungry Sand Trap.
Ah, the golfer who vanished after making the miraculous shot. An interesting puzzle indeed.
Okay, so new character profile unlocked. You've learned important information about a character. Press C to open the character menu. Press E to open this character's profile. You can now fill in the information box with information you've obtained during the dialogues. The profile is validation. When all the information is correct, it may take several chapters to get all the information of a character. If you need to remember some information, you can access the character's dialogue history by pressing F. Okay, so we scroll down. Okay, so Jane Royce, and she's a private investigator. Character profiles are optional and can be completed anytime. Okay, so we do not know her secret yet, so we'll confirm that. Okay.
Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for interrupting your evening, but I have a very good reason. I have a surprise for the most beautiful woman in this room. Lynette Ridgway. Lynette, you have stolen my heart. How can I prove how much you mean to me? But with this.
There's nothing in there.
Empty box? What is this? Where's the ring? Where's the ring?
I don't understand. I took the box out of the safe just before I gave it to you.
One?
Was the ring inside the box?
I didn't check it. It was a private gift for the young lady.
Two?
It's been stolen. Call the police.
The police? But this is going to give my club a terrible reputation.
Three?
Poirot, help!
Et voilà.
You've got to help me. A ring has been stolen from my office.
I had noticed the uproar, mon ami. I will see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that finding the ring will be child's play for you.
Well, Jane, looks like you're going to see your idol in action. Such a beautiful emerald. What a shame to see it go to waste.
Mr. Poirot, this is Emmy Duns, my friend and partner in detection.
Nice to meet you, Monsieur Poirot. Jane has told me a lot about you. If I were a criminal, I'd hate to have you after me.
You flatter me, mademoiselle. Hopefully my poor talents may be helpful. If you'll excuse me, I have a ring to find.
A new mystery, the missing engagement ring. Okay, tap tab to open the mind map. Okay, talk to Gaston Blondel and interrogate Charles Windlesham. Okay, so you've discovered a new objective as represented by this blue icon and guide you to your investigation. Okay, so the ring. Can I not pull up my, I was wanting to, not that. That's what I wanted. And I was pressing the button they said to do, but... Okay, it's Emmy Dalton, I believe. Or is it Doyle? Maybe it's Doyle? Let's look at the history. I thought it was Emmy Dalton, but... Oh, Emmy Duns. And she said that she is a private investigator too, I believe. My friend and partner in detection. Yeah, so I'm assuming she would be same thing.
Good evening, your lordship, I believe.
I have no time for socializing. I've just been robbed.
I had noticed, monsieur. No need for the police and publicity just yet, I think. I am Hercule Poirot, and I intend to help you find your ring, if you will permit me.
Oh, really? Hercule Poirot himself? Windlesham. My name is Charles Windlesham. Enchanté.
Okay, small talk or the ring. Well, this is what we have to talk about, but maybe we can loosen them up a little
Some
bit.
questions then. Did you organize this evening?
Absolutely. I wanted everything to be perfect. Instead, it's a disaster.
It is not a disaster yet. Poirot is here. Tell me about this ring.
It was an engagement ring. I planned to propose to Miss Ridgway. I gave it to Mr. Blondin earlier this evening.
Why did you give him the ring?
I didn't want to carry it all evening and possibly lose it. Blondin put it in a safe in his office behind the bar.
Did you see him put it in the safe?
Yes, I was with him when he put it away, and I'm sure the ring was in the box. I was also there when he opened the safe and took it out. Then I held the box in my hand until the announcement. There's no chance that anyone could have stolen it after I retrieved it from the safe.
Okay, so press tab to open the mind map. Okay, so the first thing to do is interrogate the victim of the theft, which we did. So you can now link two facts together. Start by selecting the first fact. Okay, so the ring was no longer in the box when Gaston Blondin took it out of the safe. The ring was stolen in Gaston Blondin's safe. Lynette Ridgway was upstairs at the time of the proposal. Charles Windlesham engagement ring has disappeared. Oh, okay. Well, I thought it was that one, but I was like, well, wait, that kind of sounds like it would fit too. So we can deduce from this, the ring was stolen from Gaston Blondin's safe. The ring fell into the safe. Charles Windlesham forgot it. The ring, well, it was probably stolen from the safe. Inspect Gaston Blondin's office and interrogate Henry the barman. Okay, is there anything else that we have up here? Can I interrogate the barman? I didn't mean to click on that.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Did you know about the proposal?
No, not at all.
Okay, so 2 of 3 topics. So we must have to do more small talk.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but everything's fine, thank you.
Or maybe we have to learn something else.
How are you getting on?
I didn't mean to click that again.
I'm very...
You can see it still says we're 2 out of 3 topics covered, so we might have to go to the next thing. It's the water closet. What's over here?
This club hasn't changed in 18 years.
Definitely tell it's the 70s. Okay, that's the front door. Is the office up here? There's some things that we could look at. A lot of Egyptian themed stuff. Scarab. to be a hookah. Because I was looking at it and I was like, it kind of looks like a curling
Blonda
iron.
has always loved extravagance over subtlety. This club is his pride and joy.
But I know it's not a hookah, or a curling iron, because that would be silly. Alright, where the frick is this dude's office? Nope.
Blonda is always delighted when someone orders a house cocktail.
I mean, we're just gonna look around the toilet, I guess. Okay, maybe it's back behind the bar. There we go. Okay. I was thinking it was going to be like off to the side or something.
The names of dances today are a mystery even I cannot solve. Blonda has a vast collection of popular music. Everything from the 50s to today.
Oh, nice office.
Blonda is very proud of his club. Everything on the desk seems to be in perfect order. I would expect nothing less from my friend Blonda.
Inspect Gaston Blondin's office.
It must be Blondin's safe, but I don't have the code.
Why does the safe sound like a microwave? Or not a microwave, but like a refrigerator or something. Okay, so... Ooh.
Absolutely.
That took me a few minutes.
What a magnificent mustache.
Golden mustache found. I don't even know if we needed that, but we got it.
The press see them as already married. The door isn't locked. Blonda trusts his employees.
Is there still a clue in there? Oh, right
The
there.
vent is too small for anyone to have crawled through.
That one's not. Shift to move faster.
How are you getting on?
I'm very busy as usual, but
Who knew you were going to propose?
I asked Miss Southwood to help me choose the ring, as she knows Lynette's tastes well. She recommended an emerald. Mr. Blondin also knew. He had laid on extra champagne for the announcement.
So, 3 possible suspects. Monsieur Windlesham himself, Miss Southwood, the friend, and poor Blondin. An emerald ring. Not the first stone many would expect. It would seem there may be one more suspect.
Yeah, she knew. Emma knew. Or Emmy. Okay, so you've discovered a new workshop. It is represented by the orange icon with the puzzle piece. Complete the proposed activities to progress in the investigation. Charles Windlesham and Gaston Blondin knew about the proposal, but who else knows about the ring? She did, because she mentioned that it was an emerald.
Brilliant. Mademoiselle Duns mentioned an emerald earlier. That means she's seen the ring. Precisely. Is that applause I hear?
Which is very unusual that you would pick an emerald, because I know a friend of mine, when she was looking to get engaged to her then boyfriend, we went to a shop together. She and I went to just kind of look, because she wanted to be able to give him the hint of what she wanted. And so when we talked to the guy about the emerald, he said that she could do it, but he would advise not doing it because emeralds are a very weak stone and they can actually crack or break very easily. And so he told her, he said, it would be unusual and neat. He goes, but I don't think I would recommend it for you. So it's kind of funny to see it as a engagement ring. She is suspicious. I will discreetly listen to her conversation. Okay, let's talk to her.
Are you enjoying the party?
It's certainly been entertaining so far. Need any help solving the crime?
I mean, that you committed?
There's something you could help me with. If I remember correctly, you alluded to the ring earlier and said it had an emerald in it. How did you know that?
I wondered if you'd catch that. But I didn't steal it. I was at the bar when Mr. Windlesham showed it to Mr. Blondin. When he got ready to propose, I realized it must have been the ring I saw.
A likely story.
Were you near the bar during the proposal?
No, I was on the dance floor. Then I came back to the bar.
And you didn't see anything in particular during the evening?
I don't know if it means anything. But I saw that brown-haired young woman coming out of the storeroom with a record under her arm. Anyone missing an LP?
Poirot, I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm a suspect.
Your position obviously gives you the honor of being the prime suspect. But that would be too easy. You would not risk ruining your establishment's reputation. And, in addition to not having the profile of a thief, my dear friend, you asked Hercule Poirot for help.
So, I'm innocent.
Let's just say that for the moment, you are not suspect number 1.
I was going to say, we could probably mark him off, because that would ruin his business if he's being accused of stealing stuff.
How are you holding up, my friend?
With all this going on, I fear for my club's reputation.
Tell me about this ring.
Mr. Windlesham gave it to me earlier this evening. We put it in the safe together. I'm the only one with the combination. Even my employees don't know it. And no one was aware that the ring was in the safe. Mr. Windlesham and I retrieved it together.
You knew about the proposal?
Yes. Lord Windlesham asked me to organize the announcement. I warned the DJ he needed to know when to cut the music.
Okay, so when an eavesdrop is available, press E to start. It says during this phase, you need to find the ideal place to listen to the conversation. Move around until the sound waves correspond perfectly to indicate a pattern.
Not really. Maybe later. Sort of makes sense.
Once properly positioned, you can start eavesdropping by pressing E.
I love you, Simon. I'm really looking forward to our trip in Egypt together.
So am I. But after this trip, we'll be completely broke.
Don't worry. Lynette will give you a job. She's my friend. She can't run her estate by herself. I'm sure she'll hire you as the manager.
I hope so. We're barely getting by on your archivist's salary.
Pardon me, mademoiselle.
The famous Hercule Poirot.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Sorry your evening out should turn into an investigation.
It happens more often than you might think.
Any sign of the missing ring?
Signs? Oh, yes. And the direction they point in becomes clearer. Would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Interrogated by the famous Hercule Poirot? I confess, I'd love it.
Someone told me they saw you coming out of the storeroom where the stolen ring was. Is this true?
I just went to get a record so that the DJ could play my favorite song. He didn't even have it in his set.
And nobody questioned you when you went into the storeroom?
No, it was very easy.
How long did you stay in there?
Barely 2 minutes to find the record.
I hope you're not accusing Jackie of anything, Mr. Poirot.
I accuse no one, monsieur. I simply ask the questions. There is nothing to suggest the young lady is not telling the truth. Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected his lordship was either going to propose or talk about a new business deal. Hard to tell which.
Okay, so... Okay, I'll try to listen to the conversation of the brunette woman designated by Emmy Duns to learn more. So, which we did. So, Emmy Duns saw a brunette leaving the storeroom. Took over from the storeroom. She doesn't seem to be lying, but I still can't rule her out as a suspect. Okay, so Emmy Duns saw Gaston Blondin come out of the storeroom, which, honestly, you know that can't be it, because that wouldn't be anything unusual, because dude works there. Emmy Duns saw Jacqueline de Bellefont coming out of the storeroom. Emmy Duns saw Lynette Ridgway coming out of the storeroom. Is that what that woman's name is? No, hers is de Bellefont. I need to start filling in some of these things, because I'm going to forget names. Okay, so Emily Dunn saw Jacqueline de Bellefort coming out of the storeroom. Charles Windlesham told Gaston Blondin about his plan. The barman didn't know about the ring. Gaston Blondin is the only one with the safe code. Charles Windlesham told... Well, he's the only one with the safe code, so... Okay, well, that doesn't fit. About his plan. Guy doesn't know about the ring. Okay, so none of those fit right now. So there's something that we're missing. Because I was going to say maybe it was because... You know, he would only be the person that knows the safe code. Shouldn't seem to be lying, but I can't rule her out. What are the available connections? Darn it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Gaston Blondin isn't the thief. The barman didn't know about the ring. Charles Windlesham told Gaston Blondin about his plan. Gaston Blondin is the only one with the safe. The ring was stolen from Gaston Blondin's safe. Well, I would say it was stolen if we're saying he's not the thief. He's the only one with the safe code? Okay, so what can we deduce from this? The thief figured out the code on their own. Gaston Blondin gave the combination to the thief. The thief bribed Gaston. I don't think he was bribed. Figured out Gaston... He might have given it to the thief.
No.
No? Okay, then they figured it out on their own, which seems kind of a little unlikely. I was thinking maybe he gave it to them to put it in the safe. Okay, so I need to put myself in the thief's shoes and figure out the safe's code without Gaston Blondin's help. Because I was thinking maybe he kind of like accidentally gave it to the thief. Okay, so we have to figure that out. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I can't pull up. I have to use it this way to pull up. Okay, so this is Jacqueline. Jacqueline, right? Let's see. I don't remember her name, to be honest. Okay, I love you, Simon. I'm really looking forward to it. Blah, 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 blah. Where did she give her name? Hope you're not accusing Jackie of anything. Okay, so he got the name from him. Which would be Jacqueline de Bellafont. That's it. That's her last name. And he said she was a... Oh, I thought he said she was a... archivist. That's it. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Ooh, there's links and everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, what was... Oh my god, what was his name? Simon. Now, are they married? I don't think they're married. I don't know if they're married. Yeah, so I'm not sure about his last name or if they're married or not. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. Because in all honesty, it is just the demo. I really doubt I have to figure out all that stuff right now. Dude's getting down. See if we can talk to the woman up here yet. Wait, can I eavesdrop?
I thought so. Make sense? You think? Okay then. That's a possibility.
Oh, excuse me.
Didn't expect that. I thought so. Make sense? You think? Right, of course.
Oh, I almost had it.
Might be tricky.
My darling, what a fiasco! Are you all right? Not too shaken up?
Can we talk about something else?
Well, speaking of failed engagements...
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, that reminds me of the story of your maid.
Oh, Joanna, you're exaggerating. It was different. The poor thing had fallen for a strange man. She was very much in love, but I was suspicious. I hired a detective and he discovered that the guy was already married in Egypt.
You must make a lot of enemies, Lynette.
I did her a favour, you mean? But it broke her heart. She was so in love. I'd like to know such passion one day, like Jackie. Lucky Jackie.
So maybe she is married. Okay, so what was that? Lynette Ridgway.
Good evening, Mademoiselle Ridgway. May I ask you a few questions?
Monsieur Poirot, I presume? Of course. Your reputation precedes you. I recognized you straight away.
Especially your moustache.
Lynette, I'd like you to meet the love of my life, Simon.
Your timing could be better, darling. Nice to meet you, Simon.
Jackie has told me a lot about you.
Lynette, you've got to give Simon a job. I know you need a manager for your estate. Simon would be perfect.
I'm sure he would be, dear, but this is hardly the time. I'm having a conversation with Mr. Poirot. You may not have noticed, but it appears there's been a theft. Come and see me on Monday, Simon, when things have quieted down.
Thanks, Lynette. Oh, I'm so happy. If I don't marry him, I'll die. I'll die. Come on, Simon. Let's celebrate.
Let's continue this conversation.
That was interesting.
Quite an evening, is it not?
I would have preferred a band and decent hors d'oeuvres, but I mustn't be catty.
Tell me about this ring.
When the barman brought up a bottle of champagne earlier, I was afraid Charles was going to propose. You know, something supposedly romantic, like putting a ring in a glass of champagne.
A dangerous tradition. What if the intended swallows the ring? Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected it would happen. Everyone thinks we're already married, but we definitely are not. To be honest, I'm afraid of being eclipsed by him. I do not intend to live in any man's shadow. I was going to say no in front of everyone, but that would have been too embarrassing for both of us.
The theft. It was a lifesaver then for Miss Ridgway.
Interesting. So she's not interested in marrying him at all.
Are you enjoying the party, mademoiselle?
Oh, I come here all the time with Lynette. Usually I love this club. But tonight, what a disaster. What luck you were here.
You could say that. Can you tell me anything about the ring?
What a shame it's gone. It was beautiful. You know, I chose it.
You knew about the proposal?
Of course. Charles came to me to help him find an engagement ring. He knows I'm Lynette's best friend. I'd do anything for her.
But yet not maybe tell him, hey, dude, she's not interested. I mean, because you know if your best friend is interested in marrying a guy or not. Okay, so we have Lynette Ridgway. I don't know. What is she? Maybe she doesn't really have a, is she a businesswoman? I was already married, yeah. So she was, yeah, so she was suggesting that Simon be the manager for her estate. You see, I'm still not sure what she does. I don't remember if it was mentioned earlier. I'm assuming she's a businesswoman, though, because that's a specific, you know, not just in business. So that's a specific one. I wonder if her secret is she's a Poriot idolater. And I do not remember what her name is. I know that guy mentioned her name. Miss Southwood. Don't know what she does either. The code probably has something to do with his business, 1957. See if there's anybody else to talk to. So everything was cleared up with him. Here we go.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Harry, you answer my questions before I ask them.
I can assure you that I know nothing, Mr. Poirot.
Okay, so confrontation. Which of these sentences contains a lie? I don't know anything about the ring. I've just heard there's been a theft. But I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom. It's probably he didn't leave the bar all evening because that one girl said she saw that woman coming out of the storeroom. So he would have had to have seen somebody. So either that's the lie or this is the lie. Let's try this one first.
I don't think you've been entirely honest with me.
What makes you say that?
It's like the fact that it invalidates this. So the ring was stored in Gaston's Blondin's safe. Barman didn't know about the ring. The ring was no longer in the box. The barman brought... Yeah, he brought the bottle to Lynette Ridgway. Yeah.
You forget...
I should have pieced those two together
that you
right off the
stepped
bat.
away from the bar to take a bottle to Miss Ridgway. The thief could very well have taken advantage of that moment.
Well, it's just that Mr. Blondin had ordered me not to leave the bar, but a customer insisted that I take a bottle of champagne to the VIP lounge on the first floor. I thought 2 minutes away from the bar wouldn't be so bad. Please don't tell Mr. Blondin.
Who placed the order?
I can't remember. There were too many customers this evening.
So anyone could have taken advantage of the barman's. Yep, anybody could have. I should interrogate her to find out. So Jeanette Belafort took a record from the storeroom. So anyone could have taken advantage of the barman's absence to enter the office. Emmy Dunn saw Jacqueline de Bellefont coming out of the storeroom. Barman didn't know about the ring. The ring was stolen. Okay, so that doesn't fit in there. I'm just gonna click on all of them. It don't matter. We might not have... I was gonna say, we must not have the information if it's not this one. Okay, so the barman bought a bottle to Lynette Ridgway. Anyone could have taken advantage of the barman's absence. Jacqueline de Bellefont asked Lynette Ridgway to hire Simon Doyle. Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't fit, but we're just gonna click on it because we can. Oh, okay, Joanne Southwood's best friend. Okay, so we know the woman's first name. Still don't know what the frick she does. Maybe she's just an assistant. I don't know. Not hers. No. Okay, so we got a little more information there.
The ring was stored in this safe.
Damn it. Worked for me.
I found the code without anyone's help. The combination...
Yeah, it was the year he started his business.
Several bundles of notes. This is without doubt where Blondin kept the ring.
Okay, so I should analyze the safe's contents, which I did. Okay, so the thief left bundles of cash in Gaston's blondes. Yeah, so they left the cash there, but only took the ring. So the reason for breaking in was to take the ring. Jacqueline de Bellefont asked Lynette Ridgway to hire Simon Doyle. Ring was stolen. I don't know what any of these have to do with it, to be honest. Okay, so what can we deduce from this? The thief stole something randomly. The motive is not money. The motive was not money.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, so I need to find out the motive and who might have done it. Select the reason for the theft of the ring. Resell the ring. Prevent the proposal. I think it was to prevent the proposal.
Nice one.
Because she did not want to get married to him. Select the two people who might want to steal the ring. Oh, that's a tough one. But it could be Jacqueline. See, I was thinking maybe it was her two friends that did it. She knew he was proposing. So more than likely, she probably let on to her if she was not interested in marrying him. So maybe her and her? But then it could have been Lynette as well, but Lynette was up there.
I don't think so.
Okay, so so maybe it would have been Lynette. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe it was the two of them, but then I thought maybe she
Lynette
sent
Ridgway
the other girl
has
down
told
there.
her friend Joanna Southwood that she doesn't want to marry Lord Windlesham. So both women have a reason for wanting to prevent the proposal to occur. Who is the world's greatest detective?
Okay, so at the end of a mystery, the central node turns into the final activity. In this case, a mental reconstruction has been unlocked. Press E to enter the node and conclude the mystery. Okay, press Tab to open and close the facts panel. Validate all the facts related to the reconstruction to complete it. Gray equals unidentified, green equals valid, red equals impossible. The goal is to reconstruct the events of each time slot, assigning the right characters to the right actions. Use Q and R to navigate through time. Okay, so why was he up here dancing by himself? Choose characters to assign. It was probably Joanne. I think she distracted him and then went in there and got it. Because she's head over heels in love with this dude, so she wasn't going anywhere. Jacqueline de Bellafont was dancing with Simon Doyle. Thief distracted the barman from the bar by ordering a bottle for Lynette Ridgway. Lynette Ridgway and Joanne Southwood had a motive to steal the ring. Okay, so that would make sense that she would go and take the order. Barman goes up to the VIP area. Joanne Southwood enters. Jacqueline was talking to the DJ because she mentioned that the DJ did not have the song that she wanted to hear. There's nothing up here, is there? No. Okay, so the barman is serving customers. She entered the storeroom. I how there's just a random woman using the bathroom. I think that's Emmy. She opened the safe. She took a record. She steals the ring. She leaves the storage room, which was at the same time that Emmy came out of the bathroom. And she was closing the safe. Okay, we're doing so good so far. We just have to figure out Jacqueline de Bellafont gave the DJ a record to play. So that would be in probably the last hour. She returns to the party. She gives the DJ the record.
The clouds part, and all is clear. Joanna Southwood waits until there are no more customers at the bar, then distracts the barman by asking him to take a bottle upstairs. She enters Blondin's office and closes the door. She figures out the code to the safe with childlike ease, as I was able to do, and grabs the jewel. At the same time, Jacqueline de Belfort enters the storeroom to pick up a record purely by coincidence. She leaves again, and Mademoiselle Duns spots her when coming out of the ladies. Alone again, Miss Southwood leaves and returns upstairs with the ring. The barman returns to his post and suspects nothing.
He must be slow at his job. Okay, the mystery completed, the mystery engagement ring. So now we're just going to go inform everybody. Excuse me, ladies, watch how a real inspector does it. Oh, but sir, you might want to come up with me. The woman you want to marry does not want to marry you. Might be good for you to know. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, can I click on that? Oh, I could come out here. I didn't even know. Haha, just kidding. You all thought I was leaving.
Mademoiselle Southwood, you are a thief.
Bravo! You found me out. I'm not going to deny it, but I did it to help my friend Lynette. I was going to return the ring at the end of the evening.
What? You stole the ring? Why would you do that?
To help you. You didn't want to marry Charles. No ring, no engagement. And I admit, I wanted to see his face when he opened that empty box.
Give me the ring now, and I'll forget to mention you when I give it back to Lord Windlesham.
Okay, so we got the ring. He's just gonna try to propose again. Oh, he's gone. Oh, here he is. Oh, everybody moved. Who's this lady?
Monsieur Windlesham, I have your ring.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. But who was the thief, and where did you find it?
It was nothing more than a prank, but don't worry. The ring would have been returned to you in the end.
Well, the important thing is that I can finally ask Lynette to marry me.
Forgive me, but I wouldn't do it. She might say no.
What? How could she? I'm a lord. It's preposterous. It's these new times we live in.
Good evening, madame.
Good evening, monsieur.
So, Mademoiselle Royce, let's see what you've slipped into my pocket.
You noticed? Of course you did. I should have known better.
I see. You tried to discover who the thief was, and you were correct. Impressive. That's right.
Oh, Miss Royce, did you find out who the thief was? I'm very impressed. How did you do it?
Oh, well, a detective never reveals her secrets.
Jane, we should get going. I'll get our things and wait for you outside. Au revoir, Mr. Poirot.
Mr. Poirot, it's been a pleasure to meet you.
A shared pleasure, mademoiselle. Madame?
Oh, so we're playing as her now. Interesting. Do we have the same mechanics? Just curious. Oh, we do. She actually runs. I like her better than Poriot. Alright, everyone, that was Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. It looks like a lot of fun, and apparently we get to play as the two detectives, which I think is really cool. I like the fact that she became a detective because of Poriot. You know, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. So it says, this latest opus offers a brand new experience, complete with the original mysteries and enriched game mechanics. Journey from the United States to Egypt with stopovers in London and Spain. Step into the shoes of both the renowned Hercule Poirot and Jane Royce, a newcomer with her own take on the case, and find yourself immersed in a mystery-packed adventure full of twists and turns. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the demo so far. I think it's going to be a really good game. It still has some of the mechanics similar to Murder on the Orient Express. And, you know, I'm looking forward to playing the full game. And I'm sure I'll probably play it and have it on the channel. But please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.